Good morning, gamers, and welcome back to the morning news. I hope you're all doing well. My name is Mikey, and I stream every single Monday and Wednesday evening, and Wednesday morning, and you've just tuned in to the morning show. Welcome back. The sunlight has gone. We've blocked out the sun once again with our arrows because it's cringe. And sorry I'm late. I had to reply to an email. It's really important. But welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Say hello if you're watching live. Let me say hello to you. It's the morning news. Today we're going to be talking about Warhammer, and I definitely don't have my Nintendo Switch controller very close at hand because I feel like there's not going to be a lot to talk about. So I'm sure there's nothing else going on today, so we are going to be looking at the faction Eldar rules. We're going to talk about general drama of the day, of the past 2 days even, and then we might play some Zelda. That's the plan. That's the plan. But thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're all doing well. Let me know who you are and where you're from. Where are you? Also, let me address the elephant in the room. Yes, there have been leaks. No, I legally can't talk about them. So if you do start talking about leaks, I will ban you in chat. Okay? I do have to. Okay? I do have to be like that. I gotta protect. Boy's gotta protect his bacon. Okay? So if you want to go find it, that's fine, but don't talk about it here. So welcome everyone. Let's talk about something else. I gotta address it. You know, I gotta address the elephant. You know, boy, gotta protect his bacon. You know, legally, get a bit of this. You know, that's what we got. Do you want the Pinkertons round? I don't want the Pinkertons round. Okay, that's it. I don't want to hear anything about the Pinkertons. I don't want people knocking on my door. I don't want some guy scaring my cat. I wish I had a cat. Listen, I don't want that. Okay. So let's not do that. Leaks are bad. Okay. Just understand that leaks are very bad. The NDA elephant always fun. It's not, the thing is, it's like leaks are just bad because, like, imagine if I'd been planning content for a certain day and then all of that content is ruined. All of the hours that I've put into filming it, researching it, it's all ruined because some dickhead took some pictures and put them online. It's actually bullshit, you know? So, fuck leaks, okay? Yeah, I'm in a very privileged position. I know you're all excited, but it's just bullshit. So, anyway. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. So we're not gonna be addressing it, okay? Again, if you want to talk about leaks, that's fine. I will ban you from chat though. Permaban. I'm not gonna mess about. So I'm gonna look after my bacon. And my bacon. Oh, it's juicy. Oh, it's very juicy. There we go. That's like the attitude of what leaks? I see no leaks. I see no leaks. I speak no leaks. Talking about leaks is cringe. I agree. At least this leak doesn't have F mic in it. I mean, that's true. Very true. Very true. Anyway, let me catch up. Sorry, because my phone's blowing up as well. I'm going to put that down. Can't wait to talk about Miracle Dice. I mean, yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. It's so weird they get sisters that aren't Eldar. They say, I'm sure we're going to go over it very soon. Very soon. Morning, Master Arcade. How are you? Congress Stewie. Hello. I've just seen your message. I've got a proposition for you. A good one. Morning, nerds. You're going to keep me company on the train. Hope you're going somewhere nice. Swan Forge. Hope you're doing well. Train stream or stream train Swan. Here's a leak for you. I hear a new edition is coming out soon. Grade 2. Bruh. I can't believe you. Good morning, though. I'm Cappy Chaos, and I come from Mummy and Daddy drank 2 bottles of wine. Excellent. Good morning, Cappy Chaos. Good morning, Dave. Fight or dead confirmed. Hell yeah. Can we talk about how GW can't spell the number 3? I don't know. It depends on context. Keep your mouth shut so Geo can keep being interviewed by GW. Yeah, literally, that's why. I just want Georgie to be able to be appreciated by Games Workshop. So I can't talk about the leaks. Because if I talk about the leaks, she'll get caught. I'll get caught. It'll be terrible. Popcorn, thank you very much for the 16 months in a row. I've leaked in my drawers. Excellent. Thank you so much for the 16-month Popcorn. Being a member is the best way to support me, so you want to become a member, now's the time to do it. Now's the time. I've just lost loads of ad revenue. You've just learned that, you know? All of the ad revenue from my channel in the next month, gone, you know? I've not been releasing videos this month because I've been working so hard. Now all that work so hard, wasted. All gone, okay? All bullshit, right? All bullshit. So you're going to have to become a member because I am going to be poor. What about leeks? They're great in chicken soup. Leeks are great in chicken soup. What? Why? I'm going to be poor because my content is now ruined. Are you going to talk about the drama Mordian is starting for no apparent reason? What's Mordian done? I don't watch Mordian. Is this upcoming content? I mean, you know it would have been. Now it's all out, so like I just don't have anything to talk about. It's the midwinter minis thing. Don't get into it. It's painful and cringe. Oh, okay. We could talk about that. We could talk about that if you want. They messed up their own article about pre-ordering the Heresy Melee kit. That was the context. Okay. I haven't seen that. But it's really pathetic. I thought, like, I haven't seen this video, obviously. But I thought, like, what Midwinter Minis, the point he was trying to make was pretty decent, to be honest. I was talking to some people in Discord last night, exclamation point Discord, was this book going to work? Piece of shit, it didn't work. I was talking to people in Discord about it, because that's where our members chat, and I was like, I don't disagree with his opinion, I think he's got a decent opinion. And then someone was like, yeah, but he laboured on the point too much, and I was like, you know what, probably kind of true. Kinda true. But we could watch this. We could watch this. Hey, Majority T3, how you doing, buddy? You've messaged me, and I've been really rude, and I love you. You're the best, Majority T3, and I will get back to you today. I've had a fucking wild past few days. But Majority T3 is running an event in the Northeast Open, in July. And I'm excited to be attending, so hopefully you guys might want to attend. So I'll make sure you check it out if you're in Northeast or somewhere in the UK. Majority T3. The Northeast Open 2023 on the 29th and 30th of July. As you can see. This is one of the events we covered before the pandemic, which was actually quite a while ago. But yeah, I'm excited to be attending. So I'm going to be going playing this time. So it should be pretty fun. It's probably 10th edition because it's in July, in Newcastle, as you can see. So if you're in that area, definitely go check it out. Great event organizer, great guy, and I'm excited to be attending. Northeast, that's Jordanland, it is. It is. Hello, is this the review of 10th core rules? If we don't talk about leaks today, I'm going to have to ban you. Sorry for the shadow on the images, I wasn't wearing pants. But alright, I can't associate with you, you just signal boosted. I'm losing ad revenue by the minute, right? I'm going to have to ban you. Think of all the ad revenue I've lost, okay? Think of all the views I've lost today. Because of some dickhead in a car. Wanker. What a wanker. Have you not blacklisted Valorant? I'm going to have to ban him, I think. I'm going to have to ban him. We're talking about Eldar. We are talking about Eldar. I lost $4. I have. How do you lose ad revenue? I don't get it. Right. Okay, let me spell it out for you. Okay, listen. Right, Mikey B makes Warhammer content. Okay, I don't know if you knew, I make Warhammer content, and I talk about like rules and stuff. So what I do is I make videos about rules, and Games Workshop are very nice to me because they send me the rules to review on the day of release. When some dickhead in a car takes pictures of all of the content and puts it on Reddit, I can't make a video until the day of release, okay? And when I have, it's already old news, so people don't click. I literally lose money every time you do it. So fuck leakers, okay? Anyway. Like, people like Valrat can't even read and he can talk about it. Look at me, GW, over here with my best mate. What are we going to do? Mikey makes Wargaming content. That's libel. Warhammer content? I thought you were a drama channel. Yes, I am a drama channel. Fuck leakers. Fuck them all. Just make a video for Varric and take all these ad revenue. Imagine. Listen, DW, it wasn't on my channel, so it was okay. Isn't that just the downside of being tied to DW? It's just the downside of people being cunts. Like, leaks are bad for everybody. It just affects a lot of people. Yeah, it's great that you get to read it early. I get to read it early. I have a privileged position. So maybe my view are skewed, but there's a lot of people that are affected, like the marketing, like the entire marketing department is affected, and their jobs can be on the line when it doesn't work. You could do leaks then also become a professional mic holder, literally. Drama channel, walking mic holder, fuck you all.
Time to change.
Thank you so much for the 5, mate. I am a Zelda channel now. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate it.
Time to change to a
Why
Zelda
is he doing it
channel.
twice? Fuck yourself. Thanks for the 5, buddy. I am going to play Zelda today. Fuck them all. What's the Death Guard terrain piece called again? This is a sidetrack, but at the end of the day, should change if something leaks. I mean, it's not up to me at the end of the day. Your chat is hanging off the side of the video. Oh yeah, that's weird. Thank you, mate. There we go. Fuck us, hell, we will have to stop you getting fed in Zelda. Like, it's a painting channel. Naturally, have you seen his Iron Hands tutorial, Red and Cream? I've actually never painted the Blood Raven as a tutorial. Leaks are bad, they often give out incorrect info. Yeah, the thing is like, it just affects the company as a whole, which is like, yeah, bootlicking simp moment. But like, if you want to like see cool content from creators, then you're just like losing it because because it's just gonna go to a PowerPoint presentation video or to like just on Reddit. So if your ad revenue goes down, just do more videos with Georgie. She's very popular. Fuck you, mate. Why did I even start streaming today? Why did I even go live? This is horrific. This is awful. I hate myself. I'm already pissed off today. Now I'm just getting berated by chat. Why did I even click go live? Oh, fuck me. Listen, I wanted to talk about stamps today, okay? To be like, but I don't even know if I'm allowed to do that because it's by Royal Mail, but it's Warhammer related. Can I talk about stamps? I don't even fucking know. Those are my stamps. They're all over Twitter, but I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about the stamps. Oh, mate. Mikey Leaky Royal Mail stamp. Does Royal Mail... Do I have an NDA with Royal Mail? I don't know. Barrett needed them food stamps. I need some food stamps. Sorry about the wanging shadow photos. I enjoy watching people thinking GW were playing 3D chess with leaks as if they didn't generate enough hype with their own content. Honestly, too, I'm not sure GW marketing has that much foresight. They definitely don't like leaks. Like, look at Valrak, fucking blacklisted by everybody. Unfucking loser! Unfucking lucky! Look at me, I get to not talk about content for like 3 weeks. It's so much better, so much better. So much better, obviously. Those are shit stamps by there. They're literally just pictures of boxing. Yeah, but there's some stuff on there that isn't out yet. So, or like, isn't out. Or hasn't been out for a while anyway. New Pixar short, Angry Mike stand, literally. What news you got today? We're going to talk about Eldar. And with no context of the core rules today. Zero context about the core rules. Keep saying Warhammer and leaks in the same breath, and James Workshop's going to appear at your door with a baseball bat. I'm going to have the Pinkertons round. I'm going to have the fucking Pinkertons round. I'm going to die. I'm going to get shot. You're going to turn out with fucking shotguns at my door. Anyway, chat. Let's talk about Eldar. Eldari. Let's talk about yesterday's news. Let's pretend it's Tuesday. Can we pretend that Airplane to the Night Sky actually read It's Tuesday, my gamers? Do you think you still wear bowler hats and suits? Probably. So yeah, today we're going to talk about Eldar, and we're going to talk about other drama that isn't leaks. So we're going to struggle, and then I might play some Zelda. I have been working so hard off stream, I haven't really played Zelda since Friday. And then Georgia can take over the channel, which will be a huge improvement. Thanks, everyone. Really appreciate you all. Anyway, fucking Eldar. Fuck you all, bastards. Eldar time! Faction rules. Strands of Fate. You have miracle dice, but you get them at the start of the game, not the start of the turn. If you live long enough, you can also talk about death. If you're alive long enough. I thought you said if you live long enough. I was like, fucking hell. No, probably not, mate. Probably not. So Eldar get Fate, Strands of Fate, but now I thought this was really broken. I was like, 12 dice! 12 dice! And then I realised it's start of the game. You roll 12 Strands of Fate dice at the start of the game, and they are essentially the same as Miracle dice. You can use those dice to pip in for an advanced roll, a battle shot test, a charge roll, a damage, a hit, a save, and a wound roll. Which is really good. Really good. Now, what's interesting is you roll those 12 dice, and they're literally dice of, like, Destiny dice from Age of Sigmar. So, like, we've always said, like, Miracle dice is similar to Age of Sigmar. This is exactly the same, because Destiny dice, you roll 9 dice, and you can use those to pip in for any other dice roll. From Age of Sigmar for Disciples of Tzeentch. But this is exactly the same. But what's interesting is you roll 12, which is already more, and then you can re-roll by dropping a dice. You can mulligan the roll. Which is really good. Really, really cool, I think. So it says, if you wish, you can re-roll all of these dice. So if you do so, roll 1 less d6. You can continue re-rolling all the dice in this manner, re-rolling 1 less d6 each time you do it until you're satisfied with the result rolled. Or until you only have a single d6 remaining. So you can't re-roll if you only got 1 d6. You can't pip it. When you're satisfied with the results rolled, those remaining dice become your fate dice for the battle. These results cannot be changed or re-rolled further. There we go. Before making a dice roll, you can pip in 1. If it's 2 dice, you can only use it for 1. Hey! Sandy, thank you, mate.
To be like Dawn, but let's be honest, he's more than Erebus. Mikey has the true character of Dawn. Look at Valrak.
Oh my god, why is he doing it twice?
But let's be honest, he's more than Erebus. Mikey has the true character of Dawn. Also, an NDA.
I do have the true characters of Dawn, unlike Valrak. Valrak is like, oh, look, a leak. Let's shove shit through it. There's a hole there. Let's shove all the leaks through it. I stand firm like a true Imperial Fist. Oh, that's so cringe. I stand firm like a true Imperial Fist and do not let anything through. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. That's what I say to leaks. Fuck you all. Thank you very much for the 10, mate. That's really kind of you. That's really, really kind of you. That's really cool. Thank you, matey. Very cool. Very epic. Thank you, mate. OBS open twice again. Not this time. I keep thinking that. I don't know why. Anyway, thank you, mate. Really appreciate the 10. That's very kind of you. I'm the true Imperial Fist, not like that fucking cringe lord. Anyway, so Strands of Fate looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. So we've also this unparalleled foresight. So each time an Eldari unit from your army is selected to shoot or fight, you can reroll 1 hit roll and 1 wound roll. So old style Master Artisans. Old style Master Artisans. Reroll a hit and a wound roll every time they shoot or fight is very, very strong. Mikey the Praetorian of GW, the Mike Son of the Emperor. Fuck me. Just kill me. Just kill me. So that's like a really, really good... this is the Battle Host detachment rule. So this is, obviously, you're always going to be playing Strands of Fate if you're playing Eldar. And this is the first detachment rule. So reroll a hit and a wound. That's really, really good. That's really strong. Obviously, Master Artisan is something I use in Space Marines all the time when you're taking loads of heavy weapons. Loads of, like, high shooting, high profile weapons. So, like, rerolling a hit and a wound. Really, really good. Rerolls wet rare, by the way. Well, yeah. They haven't lost as much killiness as other factions. Interesting, yeah. I can see the core idea of rare rerolls is proceeding well. Yeah, they're just dumb, aren't they? But here we go. We got Farseer. Now the Farseer only got 4 wounds, so it's actually dropped in wounds. I believe the Farseers have 5 right now, unless I'm thinking of Farseer on bike. 4+ invulnerable save, character infantry psyker. It's a leader, so it can join units. Here we go. Eldritch Storm, blast psychic, D6 attacks, hits on the 3, strength 6 -2, D3 damage. Shuriken pistol, assault pistol. It's a pistol. It's still -1, hits on 2. Singing spear, which is also psychic as well. So I believe the Singing spear is the weapon, but it's a psychic weapon now. Hits on 2, strength 9, no AP, damage 3. So that's like flat damage 3, which is pretty sick. 5 on foot, so it has lost a wound. I see any chief. Look at me. I don't need to cop, do I really? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I wouldn't cop if I had it or didn't have it. So Singing Spear in combat as well. The same. 2 attacks on 2s at 3 damage, but only strength 3. And Witchblade and anti-infantry 2+ and psychic 2 damage. Bruh. No Blade Storm / Shuriken weapon abilities. I'm still really upset. Yeah, there's no Blade Storm or Shuriken. From what we can see. There might be a stratagem. Remember what happens on stream stays on stream. And that's the problem, ICD Chief. What happens on stream stays on YouTube for evidence for other people. So, anyway, Strands of Fate, obviously the faction rule. And then Branching Fates. Once per turn, when you use a Fate dice to substitute a roll made for a model or unit within 12 inches of a Farseer model for your army, one model from your army with this ability can use it. If it does, the result of that Fate dice is changed to a 6. So that's pretty good. So, but it does say once per turn, one model from your army with this ability can use it. Oh, let me read that again. Let me read that a bit slowly. Once per turn, when you use a face type, one model from your army with this ability can use it. If it does so, the result is Fate is changed to a 6. One model from your army with this ability can use it once per turn. Does that mean Bespoke Hero, I did panic when I saw that, but just to clarify, I'm white. And there's quite a big difference between me and that. Does that mean the Farseer you can only use one Farseer per turn to change it to a 6? You just change a Fate dice to a 6. I agree. I'm wondering, as James Pellegrim says, is it once per turn per Farseer, or is it once per turn the end? Because it says once per turn, one model of your army can use this ability. Now the question is, Branching Fates, a model within 12 can use a fate dice, flips to a 6. Doesn't matter what it is. Once per turn. But does that mean once per turn? Or once per turn per Farseer? I think it's once per turn in the end. Because I think it says one model of your army can use his ability once per... This is all the same sentence. Once per turn, one model of your army can use ability. So I think it's once. If you do, you can change the fate dice to a 6. That's really bonkers. That's bonkers good. One Farseer per turn. I think we all agree. I think we all agree. I kind of read it at first. I was like, is this once per Farseer? Or one Farseer? You know? I think it's once per turn per Farseer. That's the thing. It's already... I think I've already thrown in confusion. Because my camera went off. Come back. There we go. Once per turn, when you use a fate dice, one model from your army can use... With this ability, can use it. If it does, result of that. So I think it's once per turn. I think it's once per turn. As a whole. One Farseer change per turn. Might need a Leakun Psychic from core rules for this one. Maybe. Maybe we do. But then there's also Fortune. In your command phase, you can roll 1d6 on a 2+. Select one friendly Eldari unit within 12 inches of this psyker until the start of your next command phase. -1 to hit. -1 to wound roll. That's really good. Fortune's really good. Then again, it does say within 12 inches of a Farseer model. It does. It does say within 12 inches of a Farseer model, not this Farseer model. The fact that you have to read Branching Fates so many times to work out what it does has me worried about the simple design of 10. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I'm trying to read it because whenever I try and read stuff, I'm trying to have a hot take. You know, I'm trying to add to the conversation. So I have to read it a few times just to make sure. Because if I go, oh, I have to make sure that that's true. You know, that first thought that, oh, that's my little brain, my little ADHD brain going, what if I use this on everyone? What if I take 5 Farseers? What if I've got 3 Farseers and Eldrad, okay? You know, that's 4 6s. And then actually, no, it isn't. But yeah. But yeah, you know, that's what I do. So I have to, like, make sure. And also I'm doing it live. I haven't read this yet, so, you know, you guys have had a bit of time to digest it, but... Maybe we're just dumb. Maybe. Have they broken Eldar again? They made Eldar pretty decent. Strands of Fate are very good. The reroll the battle host ability. Look at me, I remember the name, battle host. Reroll a hit and a wound roll. And now you can flip the fate dice to a 6. Always so used to messing reading into it too much. Yeah, literally. But yeah, Fortune on a 2+ is like, why are we even rolling? 1 in 6 times, so on average, you don't hit it in a game. Why? I always find weird when it's like an ability on a 2+. It's like, yeah, 1 in 6 times it doesn't happen. But that also means in a 5-turn game, each of your command phase, on average, you may miss it, but are unlikely to. You know, because you're going to roll that dice 6 times or 5 times. So one of those numbers that you don't roll is a 1. It could also be a 6. As a competitive player, you have to read over the rules because you know you'll have this argument with someone at the tournament. I agree. I agree. Yeah, that's like one that'll need like clarifying straight away. I definitely use some of those low rolls to guarantee that fortune. You can't. You can't use Strands of Fate on the fortune roll because it's not one of these. So the fate dice is one of these rolls, so it's not going to be able to be used on psychic powers. Magoo would fail that every turn. I mean, true. If every time Magoo fails, someone else will get it every game. No, but no, James. So good. It's so good. They're doing that a lot. Like, it's like command point rerolls. It's like a lot of the time you can't use rerolls on certain things. It's like it specifies what you can. It used to be just every dice roll, but now it's not. Every Eldar player has the game where all their powers desert them for the whole game. Well, now they never will, because one of them is automatic. So that's pretty good. So Branching Fates is pretty strong. And obviously, Fortune is obviously not 5+ Feeling the Pain, but it is pretty good. Minus 1 to Wound is arguably as good as... Maybe not as good, but it's still pretty good as Feeling the Pain. And here we go, the Guardians, the broken one. Look at them. Why are they BS3 across the board, chat? Look at Votan. They're BS4 and 5, but no, Eldar at all BS3. I can't wait for the tactical squad to hit on 2s of the multi-melter, because that's the only thing that makes sense. Here we go. We got the Guardian Defenders, leadership 6, better leadership. Civilian meta? Better leadership than a Necron? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, mate. May as well just sell our armies and buy Eldar now, right? May as well buy Eldar now. Eldar always good in an addition for no reason whatsoever. By the way, most of what I'm saying is sarcastic. So it's still got 4+ save, which is pretty good. They've got Defenders of Fate, so this used to be like reroll hit rolls on an objective. Now, for each objective marker you control that has 1 or more units from your army with this ability within range of it, roll 1d6 and add it to your Fate dice pool. Oh, that's good. That's really good. So obviously these Fate dice, you can flip them to 6s. Now your Guardian Defenders can actually flip your more dice into the pool. So what's interesting is they're making, I think someone mentioned this the other day, but like battle line infantry, battle line units, like troops units as we have now, are not like necessary in the new edition. You don't have like 2 heroes, 3 troops, and whatever you like. It's 1 hero, then whatever you want in the army, as long as you don't go over 3 of one type of unit or 6 if it's battle line. But what they're doing is giving like troops really good abilities, really good abilities. Like we saw the Blood God one for World Eaters on the Khorne Berserkers, and now Defenders of Fate is a very good ability. So they're going to give you, you're going to want to take these units because they have really good abilities, not just because they are attacks. It's to incentivize taking Guardians over literally any aspect warrior. I agree. That ability will make Ranger Eldar players buy Guardians finally. Yeah, exactly. It's a really good ability, and you're going to want it in your army, so you're going to want 1 or 2 units of Guardians in your list, you know? Plop them on your home objective, plot 1 onto another objective with a Wave Serpent. That's 2 extra Fate dice a turn. That's really good. Because it's for each objective marker you control that has 1 or more units with this ability. So this one, quite clearly, multiple dice rolls. But also you got Crew Platform, which is just dealing with the heavy weapons. So let's have a look at the heavy weapons. We've got the Eldari Missile Launcher. Ooh, Star Shot, Strength 10, -2, D6 damage. And then the Blast Wet version, D6, Strength 4, -1 damage. Overall, nice ability. Bright Lands, it's on a 3, Strength 12, -3, D6 +2. Use that Farseer for flat 8 damage. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. What I should say is also talking about like Bright Lands and stuff. The heavy weapon platform not being able to hold objectives is brilliant. I like that. But the Bright Lands looking pretty nutty, to be honest. Strength 12, -3, hits on a 3. Not heavy, but also no minus to hit. That's good. Scatter Laser has lost the strength. It used to be strength 6. I believe it was always 6. Or was it 4 shots, the Scatter Laser, or was it always 6? Well, yeah, losing the strength is a bit annoying, but that's fine. Shuriken Cannon. Now, obviously, sustained hits, so its 6's hit are 2 hits. 24 inches normal. 3 shots is normal. Strength 6 -1, 2 damage. That's pretty good. Obviously, it's Shuriken, which means it would normally get like 6's to wound our additional AP, but it doesn't have that anymore. The Catapult the same, but it's assault, so you can advance with it, which is cool. Always 6 shots. Okay. Maybe Scatter Lasers were 4 shots in 7th. I don't remember the last time I saw one. And then the Star Cannon. 2 shots, strength 8, -3, 2 damage. So pretty consistent. The catapult has AP, but bolt gun doesn't. Yes. Yes, the catapult is slightly shorter range, but it is overall better than a bolt gun. Same amount of shots, but AP. No blade storm, no battle focus, no workshop about this. You haven't seen any stratagems though, Grimslayer. Overall, that's a really good profile. Now, we don't know the points or anything, but overall, that's a good profile, I think. They've got lots of options, they've got a lot of shots. They're still going to be able to rip things up with their AP, because not everyone has AP in shooting. So happy battle focus is gone. I think battle focus is so annoying, to be fair. Yeah, me too. Weapon spotlight. Let's go. Prism cannon. Pulse. Pulse version. Blast. 2d6 shots. Hits of a 3. Strength 6. -1. 2 damage. Destroy any infantry in the game. Focus lance with linked fire. 2 attacks. 3 to hit. Strength 18. -4. 6 damage. Why is the fire prism so dumb? Why is the fire prism always dumb? Also, you can shoot from any other fire prism with it. Who needs a stratagem where you can just shoot from someone else now? So you can shoot into another turret and shoot from there. What does blast do? You get another extra shot, for every 5 models in the unit. So if you shoot a unit of 5, you get 2d6 + 1. And then as you go. Unit 20, you get 2d6 + 4. Hit the 3+ add make a photon range. Yeah, look, the ballistic skill 3? What the fuck, bruh? What the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah, so instead of minimum amount of shots, it actually just adds to the dice roll, which is arguably much better. So linked fire, you can use the visibility of any other fire prism visible to the bearer, which is really good. So you can have 1 poking out and then the other 2 shooting through. This is an insanely good weapon. If you put any vehicle in front of this, it is just going to get shredded. Flat 6 damage is pretty dumb. Fire from 2 hidden models, fire from 1 on show, then move back into cover. That's true, because we've also got a stratagem, fire and fade. End of your shooter phase, 1 Eldar unit. You can use that unit to make a normal move. You cannot select an aircraft unit or a unit with engagement range. And you can't charge. But what you can do is spend 2 CP to move your fire prism out, to see everything, shoot all 3 fire prisms, and then use fire and fade to make a normal move back behind cover. It's a normal move, yeah. Just make a normal move. Any distance. Fire prism move 12? See you in a bit, lads. God, Eldari looks strong. That is 2 CP. Bearing in mind we start with 0, we know this. You know? More people know this than normal, but you know. But yeah, it moves 16 currently. It might move slower. Let's say it moves 12 to 14. Let's say it moves 12 to 14. Make a normal move with it. YOLO. Well, it's expensive. It's 2 CP, but that is a really good ability. Thanks, Ned, for pointing that out. It'll be faster, probably. It'll be like move 20. Fire prisms used to be slow because they had to move half to shoot twice. They might still. We don't know. We've only seen the weapon. We don't know what the rest of the data sheet looks like. Does she vote have to fire back? Well, it's all at the end of the shooting phase. If it's all at the end of the shooting phase, you'd be able to move first. Remember, this is index rules. Just wait until they start bringing out the codex rules and what to hyper farm is. Yeah, literally. So fire and fade looking pretty bonkers good, with linked fire looking pretty fun. This is probably going to be expensive if you want to take 3 fire prisms, but still. This looks pretty good. Looks pretty strong, like a pretty strong ability. But obviously we don't have any points. That's the problem. Let's have a look. The Eldari rule is inspired very much by scrying of the future and their attempts to alter the course of fate itself in order to secure victory and save their race from extinction, says Robin from the Warhammer Design Studio. Rolling your fate dice at the start of the game is reminiscent of casting the runes and using them to manipulate the most critical moments of the battle to your advantage feels very well Eldari. The battle host detachment is filled with tricks. The data sheets are, as you might expect, fast and hard-hitting and highly specialised. Every unit has a particular role to fulfill. In the hands of a skilled player, these different units can work together to take apart the enemy's rise. But warriors are also rather fragile. Should the foe get to grips with the Eldar, they do not last long. And that's the other thing with Eldar. They've always been like kind of expensive, but they've always been glass cannons. Like T3, you know what I mean? 4-up save. No invuln. So they look pretty good. They look pretty good. We've got Death Guard coming out today. Would be interesting. What the fuck? Oh, there they are. New Death Guard, baby! Overview. Faction rules. Nurgle's gift. If your army faction is Death Guard, while an enemy unit within contagion range of this unit, subtract 1 from the toughness characteristic over the course of the battle as shown. Okay, there you go. So contagion range is exactly the same. Contagion range is exactly the same. Nurgle's gift blesses every Death Guard unit with an aura that reduces toughness by 1 and natural plague overwhelm them. Applied to that's just the same. Spread the sickness. If you control an objective marker at the end of your command phase and an objective guard unit is within range of that marker, that objective is said to be infected and remains under control, even if you have no models within range of it, until your opponent controls it. In addition, whilst an objective marker is infected and under control, it has a Nurgle's gift ability as if it were a unit from your army. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So from turn 2, it's going to have a 6-inch aura of -1 toughness, while it's not the same. How is it not the same? 1, 3, 6, 9. Alright, well yeah, but the range is better. But it's the same ability. So the objectives are going to be able to do -1 toughness. Round 3, that's going to be really good for contagion range, because that's huge. Unit Spotlight. Blight Lord Terminators. Oh no. Oh no. Plain Death Guard if you like big guys. The Sons of Mortarion are absolute units. Walking refrigerators packed with a slurry of rotting innards and mutations held together by a millennia of old ceramite. Spit, a prayer to Nurgle, and their cult which sees song and dance about the renewed Terminators. The god of corpulence and fecundity wasn't going to be undone. Blight Lord Terminators are now even heftier. Yeah, they're T6, but where's... Wait, where's Disgusting Resilient? Where's Disgusting Resilient? Where's Philo Pain? Oh dear, boy. Oh dear indeed. Yeah, no Disgusting Resilient. So no -1 damage. Still only 3 wounds. Everything's getting stronger. And Death Guard get weaker. So Blight Weapon has lethal hits. That's pretty good. So Blight Weapons are all the same now. I like that. Except for the shame about the flail, but the fact that like swords and axes are the same is cool. Strength 6 -1, 2 damage. Lethal hit, so 6 is a hit, automatically wound. Combi weapon is anti-infantry. We've already seen that. Plague Combi Bolter, lethal hits, rapid fire 2. That's really good. So it's rapid fire. The normal Combi Bolter isn't. Plague Spewer, anti-infantry 2+, ignores cover and torrent, so wounds infantry on 2s. Reaper Autocannon, 4 shots, strength hits on 3, strength 7 -1, 1 damage. So it's less damage than Reaper Autocannon now. It used to be 2, I believe. Oh, I just looked at Blight Launcher. For some reason, I read that as Blight Weapon. Bubotic Blade is the same. Flail of Corruption is still good. 6 attacks, strength 5 -1, 2 damage. That's really good. But also, if it's the closest target, you reroll wound rolls of 1. That's pretty good. The Blistering Fusillade. Yeah, lots of lethal hits instead of Plague Weapon, which is kind of nice. It's like Plague Touch, right? It's like a Plague Bearers used to have. It was always damage 1. Nah. Reaper Autocannon used to be 2, right? But yeah, Bubotic Wet Blade is nice to have as 1 unit. One thing. These Hulking Brutes chain little movement fraction, pip of toughness. But listen, you can't just say this and then not address the fact that they're no longer -1 damage. That's one thing I fucking hate about, like, Warhammer community sometimes. Like, I love them to bits. They're great. They do a lot. But they sell it to you. They sell it to you, but they don't address the elephant in the room. You know? They don't accept, like, they've lost -1 damage. That's huge. Just say that. Instead of -1 damage, they've got toughness 6. You know? Was always down on. Fair enough. I thought Reaper counts with damage too. Why is everything lethal hits? It's to that's to represent play weapons. You know? Like a touch of rust. Another facet of Death Guard power manifested their psychic prowess. Malignant Plaguecasters reach out and blast the enemies with Niggle with Plague Wind, made up of corrosive vomit and feculent gas. The resulting pestilent fallout causes enemies to falter as they hack up bile blood. So here we go. We've got the Malignant Plaguecaster. No invulnerable still. Gift of Contagion. In your shooting phase, you collect one enemy unit within 18 inches. Roll a 1. This attacker suffers D3 mortal wounds on a 2+ until the start of next shooting phase. Each time a model in that unit makes a melee attack, subtract 1 from the wound roll. That's pretty cool. So -1 to wound against them, which is pretty good. Pestilent Fallout. In your shooting phase, after this model is shot, if one or more of those attacks made with the Plague Wind scored a wound against enemy unit until the start of next phase, subtract 2 from the move characteristic, advance, and charge rolls. That's really good. Plague Wind being a Witchfire, Psychic Torrent, so it's a Flamer, D3 damage Flamer. All focus, D6 plus 3, show 6 manatee, D3 damage. But it is hazardous. That's a really good shooting weapon, though. That's a really good shooting weapon, to be honest. Auto hitting as well. Have they officially said what hazardous is? I don't think so. But you know, we can read between the lines, you know. Plague Bolt Pistol. I like the Plague Bolt Pistol. That's a nice touch. Corrupted Staff, lethal hits and psychic. 4 attacks, 7/6 by 1 D3 damage. It's pretty much the same it is now. That's pretty good. Pretty good shooting weapon there. Now, it's a shame they haven't shown Mortarian when they've shown Angron already, but there you go. Plague Burst Mortar. D6 plus 3, strength 8 -1 2 damage. Pretty alright. In your shooting phase, after this model is shot, if one or more of those attacks made with this Plague Burst Mortar scored a hit against infantry, that unit must take a battle shot test. That's not bad. D6 plus 3 is a nice amount of attacks. It's blast, so it's going to get even more shots against infantry. It's an infantry killer now. Indirect fire, lethal hits, so 6-8 auto wound. So, yeah, like I like that they made plain weapons like Touch of Rust style. I like that. That's kind of cool. Stratagem, Sanguous Flux. One Death Guard unit in the fight phase has not been selected to fight. Until the end of the phase, weapons equipped by models in this unit have the sustained hits ability. While your unit is within range of an infected play objective marker you control, those weapons have sustained 2 instead. So 6 is to hit, will auto wound, but also generate 2 extra hits. That's nice. That's really nice. They've stopped showing like little extra bits here, I think. I've not seen one in a while. But yeah, losing -1 damage though. Kind of cringe. No -1 damage is really shit. No minus damage is kind of shit. Death Guard aren't going to have much long-range anti-vehicle by the looks of things. No, I don't think so. Because the Plague Burst Mortar isn't very good at killing vehicles. Kind of cringe. Yeah, that's pretty rubbish, to be honest. Like, the fact that you can infect objectives is cool, but you're always already going to be there. Maybe there'll be a detachment. Maybe. But that's what that does, right? It inflects the objective marker. Blightlords are only AC1, OC1 as well. Yeah. Blightlords aren't objective grabbers, clearly. Obsec in 9th, OC1 in 10th. They do have access to predators, yeah, true. But yeah, they've lost some resilience there. Whilst they've gone to toughness 6, that's fine, but all the weapons have like come down a bit, so that's fine as well. Yeah, kind of rubbish. Kind of rubbish. I feel like they need lethal hits to make up for the lack of vehicle killing weapons. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Alright. Well, there you go. Death Guard, kind of cringe. I mean, when the codex comes out, there'll be another detachment with -1 instead of sticky objectives. Yeah, but losing the disgusting resilient as a whole is kind of rubbish. I think. Overall, kind of rubbish. What can you do? What can you do? What's this? Oh. But yeah, there you go, chat. I'm going to call it a day there, I think. I'm going to call it a day. But yeah, like, Eldar looking a lot stronger than Death Guard at that point. So, yeah, interesting. Interesting. But yeah, I'm going to call it a day there. I'm going to play some Zelda offline, probably. Do some fucking about, find the next temple. Probably do the next temple on stream. I want to get... It's 2 o'clock, so I should go and eat some food. So, make sure you go outside today. Go and see some sunlight. I haven't seen any yet. There's some there. I want to go touch it and get really burnt, but it'll be okay. The disgusting resilient went from 5++ to -1 damage to not existing. Yeah, literally. So, I'll leave this stream up, but I'm going to clip out a lot of the middle, especially the Zelda gameplay and stuff like that. And I don't know what I'm going to do about the midwinter midi react thing. I might make a video about it. I don't know yet. So, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, thank you very much for watching today. I really appreciate it. I hope you've had a good time. I have. I always have a great time with you guys. It's always fun. Always a pleasure. So thanks for hanging out with me. Again, hopefully you've enjoyed it. I just hope you don't feel like you've wasted your time. And I had a great time with you guys. Hopefully you guys had a good time too. So have a great day, and I'll be back. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I'm going to go grab some food. So have fun, everyone, and see you later.